Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to watch Saga of the Tanya the Evil, episode 4, Campus Life. Is what the title is called. This is going to be interesting. I don't remember so much from the manga in this. I think it was very simple. He goes into the. I'm not going to talk much, but I will just say this. I don't remember so much. I don't think so much happened. I think they will drag it out in this one. If I remember correctly, it was just maybe one. I will double check. I'll just quick read the first manga chapter of it, and I would say this very interesting. I would like to see how the differences in this series for the manga, because I would say this: the manga made her very happy that she got into college. To the college, she was going on a bicycle and everything and having a good time. And when she got to the entrance, she needs to turn in her weapon. She is not allowed to have it in on the grounds. That's an interesting concept because you can see it later. Cheers. Actually woke up immediately just with that little click. Oh yeah, this is just something I need to say before we get you guys go nuts on me. He actually does a regular shit. Her hair is on the millimeter perfect in regulation. She has the perfect hair measurement in the statistic. She's following all the rules to the letter. Girls only allowed to have this much hair on the head. Because long hair can be very trouble on the battlefield, I guess. So they need to have it short. You cannot have long hair, stuff like that, because it can go in front. And if you're carrying stuff, it can be running like this with guns and everything. You can get hair and go around it, and when it's gonna shoot, it gets maybe fired. Or maybe it's also safety regulations, because when you're fighting and you're throwing grenades, stuff like that, your clothes, and it's so hot, the hair. I don't know. I have not been in war. I will not talk about any war. I'm talking about why they have regulations of hair cuts. Also, they need to be a certain length. Max can only have, say, I think they can only have to the neck. Cannot have over the neck. Cannot cover the neck. I don't know if the army in our world has that problem, or if it's depending on which area in the army you are in. I don't know. He's going to school. Is he going on a bicycle?
配給で間に合ってるよ。
ヨハンもう5人も倒したの？うん、クリスマスには戻ってこれそうって。
Here she was actually riding on a bicycle.
すでに半年以上が過ぎた。未だ血と硝煙の匂いは鼻の奥から消えないが。私は今。
Oh yeah, but right now also I will say this. When she was going to school, she met some kids and actually Argent, and they did boom, and she just played along with them. She actually tried to dodge, and then boom, 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 And they were ah. They were playing enemy soldiers, and she shot them down. Is what they were getting at. I don't know. That would be a very good scene to have, but that would show her humanity side. She was very happy on that bicycle, traveling and everything, and smiling and everything. Not a twisted smile, a sweet smile. Let's continue.
危機として学問に励んでいる。
Oh. It's one of the most amazing openings.
必要の際はあれど、軍大学も一般の大学と同じ、いや、それ以上の待遇とも言える。前線帰りで勲章を下げているせいもあってか、こんなお子様の体でも馴染むのに苦労はない。あとは
That's
シ
good.
グナリング理論に基づき人
Yeah, let's say this. The gun she's carrying is not allowed on campus property. You need to turn it in. I think it was before class. You need to turn the weapon in on the gate. Maybe it was in the library part, I don't know. I remember she could not have the gun. She has a habit of always taking a gun with her. That's what. Because she's from war. She's from those front lines. She has to actually just think, I need my gun to survive. My first thing to get. She always have it on her. It's a habit.
的価値をアピールすれば、キャリアコースは確約され、卒業後には安全な後方勤務が待っている。
I love the twerp there was a
空満帆な人生だ。
campus life.
霊下部隊の逸脱行為に対し、士官の責任はどう解釈されるべきかね。ビクトール。
はっ。直接関与しておらずとも道義的な責任は引き受けるべきかと。
法律の話をしているのだぞ。この大バカ者。次、デグレちゃう。
はっ。前提条件として、他の専任将校はいらっしゃるのでしょうか。
いないものとする。
防止、鎮圧の義務を怠った指揮官は、作為義務違反に問われます。最高刑は銃殺もあり得るでしょう。
では、専任将校がいた場合。
当該将校による不法行為がない限り、原則としては指揮官に属する席かと。
よろしい。次の講義は。
Actually, he actually complimented her in the manga. If I remember correctly. It said that was the most standard question and the most standard answer you could give. And he was actually praising her in that. So I don't like that they were good. Isn't that? Yes, that was the most good answer. That was a satisfying answer. That was the correct answer. Good work. Something like that. Because she got the actually praise in that. As a standard praise that yes, that's correct. That's a good answer. That's a standard textbook answer. I'm proud to have you as here. Stuff like that. Because that increases moral in the classroom.
礼儀演習だ。表の食堂行くか。まだ早いだろう。
デグレチャフ君。
Oh.
ウーが大尉殿。
I will say this. Uga looks so different. He looks so different in this compared to the manga. Uga looks so much better. He looks human. I don't like that every single one of these guys look feel exactly the same. That's the only drawback I have with these. They need to look exactly the same, just maybe small details. But in the manga, every single one looks damn good. They look unique. Love it. They actually have personality in it. I'm gonna say this. He didn't meet her like this. He actually went. I will stop when we get there, okay?
何か。
I don't remember this scene.
なぜいつもライフルを。
い いかなる時に自分の存在意義
Actually,
を
in the manga, I don't think she was working on the rifle.
安堵できないからです。
なるほど。前線帰りは違うな。
これは尊厳の問題であり、敵の存在を再確認する必要行為だ。あの存在 X を撃ち殺す好機がいつ訪れるかもしれん。好機への備えは怠るべきではないし、怠ることなど不可能。
Oh, you cannot fire a god.
関連におけるハンニバルの決断か。勉強熱心なことだな。
Oh, see, she reacted to that immediately. Actually, this is what I want to talk about right now. This is a library where general stuff can come and study as well. So you have, she actually made earlier in the manga, she actually know that high-ranking officers can be here. So she needs to announce her presence. She was a second lieutenant, I think here. They said second lieutenant Tanya Dugagroff. I think her name was. Yeah, but she announced it at the entrance, and she just went in. That's all she did. She just announced her presence, and then just went to take her stuff. Because she needs to announce that she's here. Because if a general saw her and they didn't know if she was, that would probably be bad. That would be like a child going in. But he was actually sitting at the desk. And she saw his general badge and stuff. His general medal. So she went and actually announced her presence like this. Like she's doing now. Just went to his desk. And that's how they started to talk. He wanted her input. So that's what's going to happen now.
自分はターニャ・デグレチャフ学生、帝国軍にて魔導注意を拝命しております。
参謀本部専務参謀次長のゼトゥアだ。
Why is this?
専務参謀といえば広報のトップ。企業なら経営戦略の中枢。お目にかかり光栄であります。
Yes.
機関のことは少しばかり耳にしている。随分な活躍のようだ。
過分な評価をいただいております。
Yes, I love it.
何か急ぎの用事がなければ少しいいかね。
Like, she loves this.
喜んで。まさに千載一遇の好機。図書館通いの甲斐があったな。
Yeah, see, she was spending time in the library.
飲もうぜ。乾杯。3度目だよ。かけたまえ。
失礼します。
Yeah, here we go to explain.
機関に聞いてみたいこと。
This is good.
この戦争をどう見る？
帝国軍人は正確さに変質的なまでにこだわる。お言葉ですが、閣下のお言葉は含意が広すぎます。
は、では言い換えよう。機関はこの戦争の形態をどう予想する？
僭越ながら自分は言及すべき立場にないと思います。
諮問しているわけではない。
Yes.
で構わん。自由に述べよ。
Speak freely.
以上の故事は失礼に当たるか。
Yes.
ではお言葉に甘えて失礼いたします。この度の戦争は大戦に発展するものと確信いたします。
Yes.
対戦？
列強の大半を巻き込んだ世界規模での
America is the world's most powerful
世
country.
界大戦であります。
その根拠は？
信仰の列強たる帝国は従来の列強と
Yes.
比較し、
He's actually talking facts right here. This was in the manga.
その軍事力は絶大。1対1ならば 共和国にも勝利できるでしょう。
Yes.
共和国に勝利し平和を回復し得た場合、我が国は大陸における絶対的優位を確立します。しかしです。そのような状況を他の列強、連
Yes.
合王国やルーシー連邦が座視するとは考えられません。彼らは選択を迫られているのです。覇権国家の誕生を許容するか、拒絶するかの選択を。
なるほど。
Yes, actually, I like the manga explanation a little better because they have such a fun symbolizing with will they let us rule, and they have like they are the proud wolves and dogs. I love that. No, they are the wolves. I love that. They are the strong, prideful wolves. And I think this of Britain, as England, they are dogs. The dogs. And what was the US? They have in a manga. Love it. Let's continue.
見えてきた。
共通認識を確立しながらの
Yes.
大きな対話。実に素晴らしい。ゆえに他国の干渉は必然です。共和国への借款から始まり、武器供与や義勇兵派兵もあり得るかと。
面白い意見だ。どう対処する？
早期の講和を模索しつつ、不可能ならば消耗の抑制を第一にします。これぞ有意義なプレゼン。社会人の醍醐味だな。
Yes, technically, he's not thinking, oh, she's saying words that may reflect badly on her. He's actually saying stuff that may reflect badly on her. And that's actually interesting because we don't hear his mind, but in the manga we can read his thoughts. And I think, like that, you can also read his thinking. So that's what the interesting part is. This is what happens when two intellectual people are doing. Let's see.
勝利を目指さないと。
Honestly, and right, as forgot, the manga shows this is much more epic because he gets entirely dark. He's very big, and it's like, so you won't try and win, huh? As you need to get that impression that he's actually trying to intimidate her. Here, so you're not trying to win. We don't get that. I don't get that feeling as I read the manga. I got to be, oh, she messed up. Here she just jumped off. Huh? Crap. I don't get that same intensity in this. That's all.
しまった。大変まずい。実にまずい。不発な口を打ち抜きたい。言葉の上ではその通りですが、消耗を抑えながら敵の血を流させることで、いずれは帝国の勝利に至るかと。
具体案はあるのかね？
臆病者は前線で酷使される。
Yeah.
ここは少しでも勇ましいことを。歩兵による防御戦術と魔導士による攻勢戦術の組み合わせを提案いたします。
魔導士は破壊力こそあれど絶対数が少ない。拠点制圧に不向きだ。
肯定します。ですが、火力と俊敏性を
In firepower and agility.
を狩るのに理想的な陛下です。ここだ。ここで積極性を示すしかない。
Yes.
いかなる国も国力や人的資源が沸騰してしまえば戦争を続けられません。自軍の損耗を抑制しつつ勝利するという点をもって言うならば、消耗抑制ドクトリンでしょうか。魔導士の最適な運用形態かと
Yes.
想像いたします。
They are doing it.
面白い。
乗り切ったー。自分でも驚くほどの弁舌。はあ、戦後に備えて法律関係の資格を取るのも悪くないな。
で、実施に際してだが、魔導部隊はどの程度の規模が必要だ？
Yes.
大体が適切でしょう。兵隊への負荷が少なく、
As Flambless was less and with the minimum combat.
試験的に試すのならば最適かと。
なるほど。
Yes.
検討しよう。正式な書面にまとめてくれたまえ。
了解いたしました。
That was interesting. I love that the opening size there as well. Because oh my god, we're getting the full trip here. Actually, I just noticed. I got some 10 minute mark, and I'm around 20 minutes here now. Oh my god, I talk a lot. Because I need to babble on. You guys don't understand. Because the more I talk, the more I can use the clips. So I'm very sorry about that. Why I'm stopping so much. But it's for very good purpose. Because I really enjoy this, and I hope you guys are as well. Because I actually like how it goes, because the manga, the also got to leave, but he has a plan. Let's continue. It's so much I want to say, but I cannot say. I will just say that.
世界大戦国家を挙げての総力
Yes, actually, he got the paper from Zephyr. Actually, I think. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to show up.
著者などは機密だが J2 話から渡す
Yes!
論文だ
This happened in manga.
各方面軍の視察で忙しいだろうが移動中にでも目を通しておけ
Yes. And here he's actually seeing Tanya in it.
人命すら数字として消費する狂気の戦争それが
Actually, Tanya thinks he's helping her.
しかしなぜだ
He's protecting her. That's actually what the fun part is. They actually have a very fun comedic duo in the manga. He sees her as a warmonger, and she sees him as a helping, protecting shield. He will protect her from all the brass, because he has helped her from the battlefield so much. She actually feels respect for him. I love that. Let's continue.
それにこのロジックや論文
At least at the end of the anime.
どこかで
He's recognized it.
学内の成績と評価は上々。参謀本部とのコネもあるし、卒業後の不安材料は限りなくゼロに近いな。ウーが大尉殿。珍しいところでお会いしました。
Yes. This is actually something that happened in the manga. He actually wanted to go and see her, because he wants her to actually quit here, so that he can actually have a peace of mind. And she's going to actually say, please go back to the rear. Go to rear section. To the planning. There's like what was called? Yeah, what it's called? Yeah, what's called? Resource development. Please transfer there, so that you can actually you kept your sanity from war and everything. We need people like you behind. Please, for your unborn child and wife, please. And she is also talking about why she became a soldier. Is I don't have a choice. He was actually from a middle class family. He didn't have any problems with money or anything of that. She came from an orphanage, a poor orphanage, and she was a bastard's child. You know what I mean? So she couldn't get any free money or support. So that's actually scary to think about it. That's why she was actually having no choice to roll in. And she explains it to and her fate is so much gooder. Yeah. You can actually see, she's actually talking, must come from a good family. And she has a stone cold look in her eyes when she's talking to him. There's stonic in everything. So when she flips it, she actually shows emotions. That's what I like. So let's
ライ
continue.
フルに新聞相変わらずだな まさに軍人の鏡だ。
そういう態度のこそ
Actually, she also has the paper and everything from a neutral country and stuff like that.
態度の
So they can get the.
デグレチャフ注意。失礼なことを聞くが、なぜ君は軍に志
Yeah,
願した
see, he's asking now why
君ほどの才感があれば、道は
you could have done anything. Yeah, see, he's
わざわざ
so he's asking why he did this as well.
の父は軍人
He
で
also said this in.
ということは、
母にも捨てられ
Yeah, she was a bastard son, and that became a.
以外の道などありませんでした。
しかし、何と言っていいかわからないが、君はまだ子供だ。軍人は
In the manga, we get so much better explanation. Maybe in the light novel as well, because I've not read it for a very long time. I don't remember. But in light novel, we get, at least what's that light novel? The manga, we get a little more detail on this conversation. It's actually, as I said before, he was a bastard child. She was grown up in an orphanage, and he's thinking, oh, so that's why she goes to the church every Sunday when she was here. It's actually, they know she goes to church to pray. She actually goes and prays every Sunday, I think. In the manga. They see her as a very religious person. That's funny. Let's
い
continue.
るべきだ。
態度のは召喚の資質を疑われるのですか。
それは違う。
Yeah, actually didn't use that soft voice. It actually was a cold sort of killer, I think, there. She was actually say,
それは
do you doubt my
ご
capabilities?
ざいます。
周囲を見ているとふと思うのだ。自分の娘も戦争に行くことになるのだろうか。
If she's a mage, maybe.
可愛い盛りの子供を戦場に送るなど、どうかしている。そうは思わないか。
態度の
Yeah.
あなたは優しいから。
She also did this in the manga.
何より良識があ
And
る。
you have a conscience.
そんな。
This is what I mean.
でもだからこそ狂気の幕が開ける前に
To the rear before the madness true. She also said it in the manga.
行為だ。
He
態
did
度
it.
の生きることも戦い
She
な
also did this. I love the eyes.
ため
Eyes. Eyes.
によろしければ昼食にしませんか。ここのブルストはなかなかですよ。
Actually, I think he ate Viper in the manga. Maybe I remember it wrong. This is maybe something I remember wrong, but I think he ate Viper. For the Empire. I think they toasted for the Empire. That's what I think I remember. I may have been wrong. I may have been wrong on this. I will admit, I may have read it wrong then. Let's admit that. So let's continue.
いや、すまないが、これで失礼する。家人が待っているものでね。
'Cause I don't
こ
remember.
れでウーが大は出世コースから脱落。なおかつ戦場を知る良識人を味方につけたわけだ。
Yeah, she's also talking about this.
精神的に無防備になった相手を説
Yeah,
得すべき。
she also said this in the manga.
主張したファシストは悪魔的天才だな。
And actually, we get to see his male self in that picture because he's actually we having the black background with him. He's actually saying the one that actually developed this technique was a demonic genius, and we see he's thinking it. So we see him in male form. That actually was my most funny experience there. Let's continue. When we get to see them like that.
現在、ライン戦線は中央本体の再配置により小康状態を保っていると。
ですが西方方面軍が崩壊寸前になったのも事実。防衛戦力の増強と再編が急務でしょう。
とはいえ、現状での大規模な軍管区再編は困難だ。
And now it's going to try and win it.
しております。
Yeah, I will say this. In the manga, he actually feels like Tanya wants this. So he's actually trying to, I will do my job so that you can get your battalion. I will do that for you. He's actually working, thinking Tanya wants this. was the battalion. Because she said it, so that's maybe he thinks, oh, that's her ambition to be in the battalion, actually work for the Empire in this.
そこ
Thinking.
で他の案を提言したいと。
何か妙案が？
新たな即応軍の創設です。
それでは幽閉を作ってしまうのではないか。
作戦局としても機動性を持った任意に使える戦力が必要です。
数日前、機関が中心となって提出した即応魔導大隊構想か。
はい。大体規模なら引き抜きに差し障りはなく、展開力も高い。
Yes.
構想自体は理解できるが、
すでに優秀な人材も
Yeah, see, here's the Tanya he's thinking of.
先行はもとより提出させた論文が卓越した視野と判断力を物語っておりました。
Yes. He's actually speaking of Tanya here.
これは決定事項なのか。
は、昨今の情勢です。有能な軍人を。
Tells us it's ID5! Yeah.
召喚が両各界提出した士官学校時代の報告は確認いただいたのか。
Yes.
はい、ですが、
It's grown at the military academy.
成長。
Yeah.
人間の本性。
Yeah, this actually happened in the manga as well. This happened in the manga as well because he thought people's nature doesn't change that easy. A leopard spot is always the same. A leopard spot doesn't change. If I make the saying goes. Because that's why I love it. He's actually realizing it. He's actually playing them. He sees her as a warmonger, but the staff of the general staff doesn't see her as that. They see her as an ideal soldier that knows what they need to do. That's the thing that he doesn't see. That's amazing how well it goes to hand, in my opinion. He's immediately saying, go back to the notes.
これを読めとは、そういうわけか。
Yeah, because he's pissed that they tricked him like that.
改めて本日はご招待いただき
Yes.
本当にありがとうございます。
Actually, I would say this as well. This dinner, there were actually one person as well was actually there before her, with her. There were 3 people having this meal. The first, I don't know. Is that person there as well?
その年で12期
Yes, he's there. Okay, I'm not so sure. We will watch this scene and then I'll talk about it.
選抜されるとは全く驚きですな、ゼトゥア閣下。
ああ、見事なものだ。
過分なお言葉。
I love the shadow.
育ち盛りだろう。遠慮は無用だ。
はい、満喫させていただきます。
どうだね、参謀本部の目。
Oh yeah, in a manga, just there, in there, that food was half cooked. So she gave a very, I think they will name it in the next DC. And I just want to say it. I love how they're doing this. Let's continue.
前線ではあまり口にできない蒸し料理だが、正直海軍のガンルームで取る食事の方がマシだろう。
Yeah.
素直に申し上げるならば。
It reminds me of the front. See, this was said in the manga as well.
素晴らしい回答だ。いっそ常在戦場の。
Cafe of the unending battlefield.
さて、
Let's see.
本題に入る。
Yeah, that happened in manga.
来てもらったのは機関の卒業後の配属についてだ。
Actually, she's actually reading these in the manga as well, but she actually figured this out immediately. That it is. These are good assignments, but this isn't my assignment. These are not my assignments. My real work is going to go from him. He's going to give me my real work that I need to do. I love that. He immediately in the manga knew these are good positions that any mate would want, but this probably is not for me. If I remember correctly. I hope I'm not giving you false information.
めば参謀将校本流への仲間入りか。
機関の武功を考慮し、人事局は選択に口を挟まない。好きに選ぶとよい。
よりどりみどりですね。迷ってしまいます。
Yes, see. And then she gets the invitation from the general staff. That's actually, that is the position he's going to be forced to take. Because that's a position you don't refuse the general staff. That's the general rule they have. They give the order, you need to follow it. Per letter. So that's why he's actually is. He actually knew. So actually, maybe I was wrong. Maybe she read these, then she got that after a little while. I was talking with him. I don't remember so much. I will say that I don't remember all the small details. All I remember is that she figured out she cannot refuse. And I think maybe they did it in the same. Maybe they did the same. I don't remember. I would say that.
これは
実は参謀本部からも一通ある。さて、召喚はこれにて幸運を祈るよ、デグレチャフ君。
はい、大佐殿。
大佐ご苦労であった。
As if here she's going to figure out that she didn't have a choice.
人事の書類は建前。
Yes,
初めから選択肢などない。
see, she figured it out.
機関のことだ。実務的な話の方がよかろう。デグレチャフ注意。
Oh,
新設の即応ま
a
で
new rapid response mage battalion.
大体ってありますか？
Yeah, here.
大体
This is what she's getting. Ooh.
あの時か。
Yes.
即応大隊を率いるなど前線以上のリスク。
大体は即応の観点から参謀
Yes.
基本的に機関の上官はいない。
しかし召喚は注意です。大隊を率いるのには適切ではないと。
心配はいらん。すぐに
I put in order to make an organization immediately.
編成官。
Yeah, she's arguing here. She did that in the manga as well, I think.
制度上は利用できる。卒業
Oh.
時に編成官として大尉へ昇進。その後大隊編成の項で無理やり少佐にねじ込む
Yes.
つもりだ。すべて手はずは整えた。
I have all of it ready. Just say yes.
まさに我が世の春ですね。
Yes.
どうしてこうなった？それで編成の期限は？
Yes. I don't remember so much what happened in the manga here.
好きに編成したまえ。
了解しました。では召喚はこれで。
注意。機関は
I thought that you would be very difficult to work with.
疑うわけではないが、あまり
But you have a bad reputation.
注意しておけ。
I think he named that in the manga as well. You have a bad reputation to go overboard. So, don't go overboard. I think she was told. But when she got in next episode, I think it's going to be the green light to go full on out on the training. That's insane.
ご後輩感謝いたします。
武運を祈る。
Good luck. Because here she actually thinks I need to create my own army. That's protecting shield.
戦争に送るか。
She actually thinks like that. She's actually thinking I need to create my own personal shields.
だったら少しでも選抜に時間をかけ、出動の機会を引き延ばすほか。
She actually doesn't speak like that in the manga.
なんだこれは。募集してまだ1週間だぞ。魔導士はいる
Yeah.
だろ？
Let's continue watching.
なら交代軍を望むはず。なのに、どう見てもブラック
Yeah.
広告。こんな地獄の片道ツア
で
ーになぜ応募する？
Patriotism.
一人で決済できる量ではないぞ。無理だ。絶対に無理だ。よし。人手不足。
There's actually a lack. They didn't even think that in the manga. I would say that. In the manga, she actually this is too much work. I need to call. She actually didn't complain that she got so many. She actually had a plan. If I got too few, I could complain about that. But if I got too many that I didn't even think would be possible, I would need more staff. She actually didn't even have any. She didn't have any problem with this. Just thought it was surprising how many that came. But she also know that she had a subordinate that could come and help her. And she went and called. That's why she was holding the phone in. She didn't plan to go and complain. She actually wanted help to go through everything. Let's continue. And I will continue to talk.
期間がなぜここに。お久しぶりです。
Yes, she was actually also surprised in the manga that she was here. That I would say immediately. She was also surprised in the manga that she was there because she didn't think that she would get her. So let's continue watching the end. It's a little scene. Because oh my god, I'm so happy with this. So amazingly good. Let's continue watching. As that. Yes, we have the cigars. This is good stuff. I love it. I actually love that. I love that. I love his reaction to that pop. These are good stuff. Oh my, that sounded like he took drugs. But he didn't. No. It was a good cigar brand, I think. It was one of the best that they have. It's in the upper class. It's a luxury item. It's amazing. I love how it is turned out. Actually, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, because I talk a lot about the manga and yeah, the manga difference, but much difference in my opinion. It's a lot of difference. How she treats her subordinates and everything, because she actually cares about the subordinates in the manga. It's not like she's here. She didn't complain she got a lot of applicants stuff. I'm going to say it in next episode of what's going to happen because it needs to be cut. So yeah, I will tell you guys what happened then. Okay, have a nice day, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. I know a lot about this. At least I hope I do. I maybe missed some details early, in middle, late at the end, but there's so small details that I don't really care. Probably. Maybe I missed a big detail and it's going to ruin it. But I hope you guys understand that when I talked, I may have been confused about certain stuff. I have not read the manga for a little while. I read maybe this chapter when this came, maybe 1 month ago, or maybe it was 2-3 weeks ago. It was a maximum 1 month ago I read it. Please excuse me if I don't remember it fully. Bye.